Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Chen Weilun, and here are our group's members: 叶俊廷、周佩晨、金瑞、郭佑嘉、黄佑峰。And today we will talk about homeowner insurance and earthquake insurance. And here is our table of contents. And I will talk about homeowner insurance. First, to start with, homeowner insurance is a type of insurance that protects our residential properties and their content. It covers risks such as fire, natural disasters, and theft. And it's not just about financial protection, it's also a way to alleviate financial burdens. Moreover, many lenders require it to mitigate loan risks, so homeowners insurance is both a safeguard and a responsibility for us. Let's move on to see what risks homeowner insurance typically covers. First up are fire and explosion. If misfortune strikes, the insurance covers the repair costs, which can otherwise be a significant financial burden. Then there are natural disasters, including typhoons, floods, and earthquakes. It's important to note, however, that coverage for earthquakes often requires purchasing an additional rider. Next is theft and vandalism. If your property is stolen or vandalized, the insurance provides compensation, which helps restore your losses. Additionally, there is liability coverage, which protects you from legal fees and medical costs if someone gets injured on your property, such as slip and fall accidents. Lastly, there is additional living expenses coverage, which helps pay for temporary housing and related costs if you become uninhabitable due to covered incidents. These features together provide comprehensive protection for both your property and your peace of mind. To wrap up, let's briefly go over the basic structure of homeowners insurance. First, there is the insured property, which refers to the home structure itself, including walls, roofs, and attached facilities like garages. Then there is the coverage limit, which is the maximum payout based on the value of your home and belongings. Following that is the deductible, the amount you pay out of pocket before insurance kicks in. Premiums are calculated based on factors like location, materials, and coverage level. Lastly, optional riders such as earthquake or flood insurance let you customize your policy to meet specific needs. By understanding these components, you can make informed decisions about your coverage. And it's turn to Huang Youfeng's part.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Huang Youfeng, and I am going to talk about coverage of homeowner insurance. As mentioned above, coverage of homeowner insurance is more than just a financial product, and it's a shield that protects your home and family. Next, I will introduce these 6 coverage areas. Coverage A, damage to house. First, homeowner insurance covers damage to the house itself. For example, if your house is destroyed by fire, the policy will pay up to its best value, and we say $100,000 to rebuild it. Without this coverage, the financial burden of rebuilding could be considerable. And coverage B is other structures, and it also protects other structures on your property. This includes detached garage, sheds, and basic. For example, if a storm damages your detached garage, this coverage ensures you don't have to pay for repairs. And coverage C is personal property. Another critical area is the protection of your personal belongings, such as furniture, electronics, and clothing. And with this coverage, you can replace your items that you use daily. Coverage D is additional living expenses. Sometimes a disaster makes your house uninhabitable. In such cases, the policy covers additional living expenses, such as hotel stays and meals. And this ensures you can maintain your normal living standard. Coverage E is comprehensive personal liability. Homeowner insurance also includes this one, and this covers you if someone gets injured on your property and floods occur. For example, if a guest trips on your stairs and decides to sue, this coverage pays for legal costs and any settlement. Last one is coverage of medical expenses. It covers medical expenses for injuries that occur on your property. This applies to to anyone other than your family, and it pays for medical costs regardless of whether you are liable for the injury. Okay. So as you can see, homeowner insurance is not just a protection for your home. It's just a plan to safeguard your property and peace of mind. Okay, so that's all about coverage of homeowner insurance. Let's turn to Goyoja to talk about next topic.
Hello everybody, my name is Goyoja. Today I am going to introduce the definition of earthquake insurance. Earthquake insurance is an insurance that protects people's residential rights and interests when the insured house is damaged by an earthquake. Compensation for temporary living expense can be obtained through earthquake insurance. When the Taiwan Residential Earthquake Insurance Program appears, earthquake often occurs in Taiwan, which located in the Pacific Rim seismic belt. However, only a few people are insured with earthquake risk. When the 921 earthquake, the worst century disaster, occurred in Taiwan and caused severe damage, it prompted the government to plan and promote Taiwan Residential Earthquake Insurance Program. Starting from April 1, 2002, it provides basic insurance protection against the earthquake. Homeowners who suffered from earthquake damage can acquiring financial support promptly for the resilience of their homes. And the necessity of earthquake risk depends on the risk-taking capacity and local earthquake risk. There are 3 points concerning it. First one is the earthquake risk. Are there many earthquakes in the area where the house is located? Is the house in the fault zone? If the risk is higher, it is recommended to insure to protect the risk of movable and real estate loss. The second one is the value of the house. For high-value houses, if there is a loss, the impact will be greater. When people have insurance first, the ability to take risk will be relatively high. And the third one is financing ability. If you can't afford the damage which caused by the earthquake, or if these losses have a significant impact on the financial situation, then purchasing seismic insurance can provide additional safety and security. And the third next one is trocation.
Hello, my name is Trocation. Now we talk about the earthquake insurance. There are 4 types of earthquake insurance. The first is basic earthquake insurance, a government-backed policy insurance to insure basic rights for citizens during disasters. It is available regardless of location or building age, but it does not cover commercial buildings. And only one policy can be purchased per address. It is a one-year policy that requires renewal before expiration. The annual premium is $1,350 nationwide, with a maximum coverage of 1.5 million NT dollars and up to 200,000 NT dollars for temporary accommodation costs. Next are the conditions and coverage amounts for claims, which apply only in cases of total loss. Calculated based on the building's replacement cost. The replacement cost of the building is equal to the total cost of the building structure plus the total cost of building the decoration. The second type is excess earthquake insurance. For high-value properties, the maximum compensation provided by basic earthquake insurance is insufficient to cover protection losses. So therefore, as earthquake insurance is necessary to enhance the coverage amounts. The claim conditions are the same as basic earthquake insurance. The third type is minor damage earthquake insurance. It covers situations where the house does not suffer total loss, but there is damage to interior items, decorations, or furniture. Coverage typically amounts to 300,000 NT dollars, and the premium depends on quotes from insurance companies. Finally, there is expanding earthquake insurance, which combines the benefit of minor damage and excess earthquake insurance, so the premium is relatively high. 好，那 next are 金瑞。
Okay. Good evening, teacher. My name is Ray. Today, I'm going to introduce the difference between homeowner insurance and the earthquake insurance. Okay, there are many differences between these two insurances, and these 5 points I will mention. First is the insurance coverage, and the second is the insurance object, and the third is the insurance risk categories, and next is the insurances compare, and the last is the claim differences. Okay, first I'll talk about the insurance coverage. For the homeowner insurance, mainly protects losses caused by fire, explosion, lightning strike, or other accidents. And for the earthquake insurance, specialized protects the losses by earthquake, include building damage and collapse, the fire caused by earthquake, and the landslides and the property damage. And the second is the insurance object. For the homeowner insurance, applicable to all residences, owned or rented, to protect against risk in daily residential use. And for the earthquake insurance, it is suitable for residences located in areas with high earthquake risk, especially for earthquake-prone countries, such as Taiwan and Japan. And next, I will introduce the insurance risk categories. And there are 4 points for the homeowner insurance. First is the fire-related risks, losses caused by fire and explosion. And next is lightning strike or explosions, damage caused by lightning strike or gas explosion. Man-made accident, for example, car accidents, water leakage, and vandalism. And next is some option items, include natural disaster such as typhoons and floods. And for the earthquake insurance, the first is the building damage, building collapse, structural damage due to earthquake variations. And next is fire disaster. Earthquake caused fire that destroy buildings or indoor property. And the last is secondary disaster. Soil liquefaction, and ground subsidence. And the last is soil and sand flow. Okay, this is the compare of homeowner insurance and the earth insurance. There are 4 points. One is source of risk, disaster characteristics, and the scope of damage, insurance needs. And the source of risk of homeowner insurance, man-made accidents and natural disaster. For the earthquake insurance is secondary disaster caused by earthquakes. And next disaster characteristics. For homeowner insurance is higher frequency, less damage. And earthquake insurance is lower frequency and cost greater damage. Next group of damage. For homeowner insurance is local fire or small-scale accident. And the earthquake insurance is extensive building damage. And the last insurance need. The homeowner insurance basic protection required for daily residential use. And earthquake insurance indispensable in high-risk area issue. And final, I will introduce the claim difference. And for the homeowner insurance, the claim structure is based on extent of loss or market value. And the earthquake insurance is based on the extent of damage and the reconstruction cost. And the deductible. Homeowner insurance depends on policy terms. And the earthquake insurance, there is a deductible and there are insurance limits. And the third-party liability. The homeowner insurance doesn't have a third-party liability, but the earthquake insurance have. Okay, next is go to Ye Junting.
Let's see the difference in premium between homeowner and earthquake insurance. We already know that we should spend 1,350 NT dollars annually because it is prescribed by government, but there are many factors will affect premium of homeowner insurance. What affects homeowner insurance? The first one is the value of the insured property. Higher value properties naturally have higher premiums. The second one is building structures. For example, reinforced concrete buildings are less expensive to insure than wooden ones. The third one is location. Properties in high-risk areas will have higher premiums. The fourth one is scope of coverage. Broader coverage leads to higher cost. The last one is deductibles. You can reduce premium cost if you choose higher deductibles. To illustrate that, let's take a trial premium calculation. Take a room I rent for example. It is a 16-floor building located in Sanxia district, and it is controlled with reinforced concrete. The size of rent is 23 square feet. And I choose the insured Tai'an. The insurance includes residential fire insurance cover 750,000, and residential fire insurance interior movable property 225,000 NT dollars. And basic residential earthquake insurance covered 750,000. Residential third-party liability insurance up to 24 million NT dollars per policy period. Residential glass insurance up to 10,000 NT dollars per incident, or to 20,000 NT dollars per policy period, and the estimated premium is 789 NT dollars. In conclusion, Understanding the distinction and cost factor between homeowner and earthquake insurance is essential for making an informed decision for protecting your property. And our presentation is done. Thanks for your listening.
Thanks for your listening.